Oh, hi, everybody. Welcome to the Cape Cod High School Hockey Game of the Week. Live on Twitch via Twitter, St. John Paul II against Mashpee Monomoy. National Anthem time. Taking a break. And have the play-by-play in this one in a moment. Okay, the final decision, play the National Anthem. That's what we did. And we're ready for this Cape Cod High School Hockey Game of the Week, live on Twitch via Twitter. My name is Jim McCabe on the play-by-play for this one. And we are delayed by about a 40-minute period of time because it's my understanding that there was some sort of miscommunication and we had to find referees to get this game on tonight. Referees are on the ice, or at least there's one person dressed in stripes, and we may have an emergency alternate referee that is not wearing the stripes right now. We are underway here at Tony Kent Arena in South Dennis for this game between Mashpee Monomoy and John Paul II. Both of these teams call this rink home this season anyway. President of John Paul II High School was telling me before the game the plan is to go back to the Hyannis Youth Community Center next season. But here, this is a home game for both teams, but technically the road team is Mashpee Monomoy. Mashpee Monomoy Monarchs versus the John Paul II Lions. And we get a stoppage in play, 37 seconds in. Your starting goaltenders for this game, it's Dom Sukalis. Nope. Thought it was Dom Sukalis. Who is it, actually? Josh Lovely in net for John Paul II. And the goaltender for JP2 is Eddie Leary. We don't have the lines for Mashpee Monomoy. We do have them for We do have the lines for Mashpee Monomoy. We don't have them for John Paul II. And let me tell you, just as soon as we can watch this puck get out of the zone, and perhaps that will not happen as Mashpee Monomoy forcing the issue here. Finally, JP2 takes it. Home team with the blue and gold jerseys. Mashpee Monomoy's lines look like this. Lucas Tambolio, Owen McGovern, Charlie Southworth, Ryan Lima, Sean Davik, and Jack Stone, and Alex Matten, Casey Hughes, and Chris Matten. And the fourth line is Keith Watkins and Kyle Richmond. And the defense, Alex Tosi and Max Aboud, Marek Kristofalski and Jack Vitnitsky, and Mitch Silva and Jonah Rivers. No line charts for JP2, but their top to bottom line roster is going to be as such. Hurst Tasha, Sean Willis, Sam Delman, Harrison Delman, Antonio Pacillo, Patrick Leary, Jake Wallman, Michael Kornek, Jack Homa, Charlie Baroni, Jamie Erickson, Matthew Nakata. As JP2 is buzzing here, Jack Sherwood, Andrew Crapo, Joe McManus, Ryan Moriarty, Mark Rogers, Brady Meyer, Declan Tolley, and Liam Monahan. Senior night tonight for JP2. Declan Tolley and Sam Delman are being honored. Have been honored. Will continue to be honored just by it being senior night all night tonight. By the little ceremony before this one to honor the two JP2 seniors. No score here early on in this one. Stoppage and play. And hand pass, I believe, was the call here. As we play a little over 2.5 minutes of the first period. As Mashpee Monomoy gets this into offensive ice, stopping is this player moves it along further. That was Max Abood. And a nudge out in front. Mashpee Monomoy trying to set up here. And the shot by Alex Tosi doesn't make it on. That was blocked. Thrown back towards the JP2 net. Leary, goaltender, making the save. And now moving the other way. It's Declan Tolley for JP2. To the net. And on the side of the net, goaltender Josh Lovely keeping it out for Mashpee Monomoy. Dumped into the JP2 zone. Mashpee Monomoy sending new players out there. They had a very lengthy warm-up afforded to them. JP2 kind of went off early. Mashpee Monomoy, they were out there for a while. So let's see if that helps them in this game. Shot is on from Alex Matten. Save was made by Eddie Leary. Of course, you know, normally what would happen with a high school game, they warm up for 5 minutes and then they start the first period, but they got a fresh sheet of ice for this first period. That warm-up lasted even longer than the junior warm-ups that I'm used to. It's 5 minutes for high school. Junior warm-ups take a little bit longer. Maybe it's just also 5 minutes. It feels longer though. But you know, juniors, they get routinely the ice resurfaced after the warm-ups. So all because of the delay in getting the referees out there. Here comes a shot. It's blocked. It sits there. The one that was just taken by Jack Sherwood. And kept alive by JP2. Mashpee Monomoy trying to clear here. Nice hand-eye coordination from Antonio Pacillo on the blue line, almost able to keep it in. And now it's Pacillo once more. Left his stick, and the Monarchs get the puck out to neutral. And this is icing on Mashpee Monomoy. Stoppage and play, 10:20 remaining in the first. Back to action here, rush through neutral. And the puck now into the JP2 zone. And first one on to touch it is Jack Homa. Comes out in front of the JP2 net. Lions are able to control here. And it's moved out to neutral. The nice moves here from Sam Delman. Let the back line take care of it. And now the pass on and not dumped deep into the Mashpee Monomoy zone. Initially by Mark Rogers, but JP2 is able to set up here nonetheless. It is Rogers passing. Brady Meyer's shot is blocked, and it'll be a 2-on-2. Mashpee Monomoy skating out to neutral. And now across the offensive line. Puck was moved. JP2 got it back. And this is just onside. Shot not on net from Sam Delman. And now Charlie Southworth for Mashpee Monomoy. Puck went to him in his own zone, cleared out to neutral. JP2 sending it back in. 6 minutes played in the first, no score. JP2 keeping the puck hemmed in. Max Abood moving it to the near side. And helping out his teammate Chris Matten. And Matten moved ahead, got knocked down. Late decision here by the official, but penalty is being called on this play. And this is on Jake Wallman. So our first power play of the game goes to Mashpee Monomoy. And they face off right at center ice. No, thank you. I can't chew gum while broadcasting.
Penalty number 8 for slash.
Slashing was the call. And this is cleared. JP2 doing a good job on this penalty kill. Out to neutral, thrown by Mashpee Monomoy. Backing up and dumping down is Jack Homa. Zone entry for Mashpee Monomoy, but it's brief. And halfway through the power play. Long puck ahead by Marek Kristofalski, and it's back to him. As now Kristofalski has to go back further into his own zone. Puck moved out of the Monarch end. Zipper off the glass and down, and JP2 is 3/4 of the way through this power play, killing it off. The moves from Chris Matten. Zone entry from Matten. Got some help. Puck was moved quickly back to the blue line, and Mashpee Monomoy was unable to keep the puck in the zone. Now a puck thrown from their own zone, and one more dump down with 10 seconds left. JP2 looks to have killed this off the right way. Run out to neutral by Jack Vitnitsky. And now Vitnitsky in the JP2 end on the near side. Coming off the wall. And has some support from Chris Matten. Puck sent deep. And the Mashpee player controlling and passing is Jack Stone. Work to Max Abood, and then across the line for Owen McGovern. Sent back deep. Still looking for our first goal in this one. And now it's JP2. One player ahead. That's Michael Kornek. And Kornek able to bust on further to try and get this puck back. And now Kornek picks it up in the Mashpee Monomoy zone. Gets it to a teammate for the shot that was taken by Mark Rogers, not on net, was blocked. Turnover, Mashpee Monomoy trying to get this back. A puck is in on the crease for the meltdown by Josh Lovely. And we're gonna get a stoppage in play with 5:53 remaining in the first period and a scoreless game. This game's being brought to you by your friends at Carpet Barn, Carpet One, Floor and Home. The one store for your perfect floor with 2 convenient locations in Falmouth and Hyannis. Your source for carpet, luxury, vinyl, hardwood, tile, laminate, and more. Visit Carpet Barn, carpet1falmouth.com for more details. Number is 508-296-8189. Jonah Rivers got a touch on it for Mashpee. Puck's flipped out the center, but Keith Watkins puts it back in for the Monarchs. And now they're going to be able to take advantage of a JP2 player that slipped, but the pass is going to go all the way to the blue line, controlled, kept in the zone, and thrown on by Alex Tosi, but not on net. And JP2 with some more work to do here. Declan Tolley moving well through neutral and crossing laterally into the Mashpee Monomoy zone. The goaltender, Lovely, pointing. He wanted the puck thrown right back up the middle and out. This is kept in on the line, and a turnaround shot just missing from Charlie Baroni. Now the neutral controlled by Patrick Leary for JP2. Past ahead. Mashpee Monomoy getting it back and pushing the puck through neutral. Now to the near side, Tully for JP2. Send it back to the defenseman Sherwood. And further move back now. And Mashpee Monomoy will try and forecheck. And got a touch on the puck, but it goes out to neutral. Max Aboud crashes in. And this is all good for the Monarchs to hold on to the puck. This is a turnover. It's going to be a delayed offside, though. And Mashpee Monomoy is safe because of that. Antonio Pacillo to his teammate Jamie Erickson, but then recontrolled by Mashpee Monomoy, moved along the end boards. Pacillo is down there for JP2, and they let that scrum go on a little longer than we're used to, but for the COVID era game. But we give the referees a break tonight. You know why we must do that. Lucas Tambolio to Max Aboud. Aboud gets into the JP2 zone and closer to the net, but then past the goal line and battle for below the goal line. It'll be taken near side by JP2 and recontrolled, and coming out from behind his net, Pacillo off the glass and down. This will be a race for the puck. This is not going to be icing. And Mashpee wins this battle, and it's hammered around to the near side. Players arrive for this, and the puck moves on out to neutral. Controlling and backpedaling and throwing it across was Michael Kornick. A further pass from Jack Homa to Ryan Moriarty, whose shot on goal is a save made by Josh Lovely. JP2 can't keep the puck in. We're starting to see some good action here now. Last few minutes of the first period. 3-on-2 entry for JP2. Shot, though, misses from Jack Homa. Mashpee Monomoy player tries to skate along with it. Was unsuccessful with Jack Vitnitsky. Thrown out in front, trying to tip it home was Sam Delman. JP2 couldn't get that chance to go in. And this is offside on the player that was down there for JP2 was Kornick. You know, I told head coach of Mashpee Monomoy, Chris Peterson, I asked them when they were looking for referees, I said, and I quote, "How desperate are you? Yours truly, a proud 2 or 3 year veteran of the Jacksonville, Illinois Roller Hockey League. Refereed that for a few years. And I'm, of course, maybe I should say of course, I am a former ice hockey player myself. Gave up my skates a couple years ago to the Goodwill, but the boys down at the Tony Kent Arena Pro Shop said they had a size 11 skate for me ready to go, but it didn't come to that point, and that's why I'm on the air here now, because they apparently were not that desperate. I'm always eager to help. Any way I can find myself helping a hockey game is the life for me. Shot in the JP2 zone, goes off the glass. Still scoreless, 100 seconds remaining in the first period now in this Cape Cod High School hockey game of the week. Friday night, haven't had too many of these. On Friday nights, here's Charlie Baroni entering the zone for JP2. This is blown dead for offside. JP2 wins the neutral zone draw. Lumbering ahead is Brady Meyer. Zone entry for the Lions. Mashpee Monomoy player looked like he wanted to rip out and then hesitated for a moment and cost them. JP2 will continue pressing on. And to the near side, Lucas Tambolio got it out for the Monarchs. And now Mashpee Monomoy can press on with a minute left in the first period. Shot. And it's a score. On the rebound, put home in front by Lucas Tambolio. 1-0 Mashpee Monomoy. That was Charlie Southworth that shot that initially. And the big rebound put home with 58.3 seconds remaining in the first. So what has been a competitive first period here, Mashpee Monomoy gets the icebreaker. I feel certain that more goals will be scored in this one tonight. Almost one here as a broken play. Chris Matten almost had the opportunity, and the save is going to be made here by Leary on the shot from Casey Hughes. 30 seconds left in the first period. Puck goes out of the JP2 zone. It'll be a chase down. First one on, it'll be Mitch Silva. But Silva loses it, and it's a slapper in front. Lovely makes the save on the hard shot in tight from Harrison Delman. And a good pounce onto that one for the Mashpee Monomoy goaltender. I gotta check. I'm sorry if this isn't Josh Lovely for Mashpee Monomoy. The line chart has number 1 and number 30. We had a number 31. So I gotta check that. It's 1-0 Mashpee Monomoy over John Paul 2. It's Cape Cod High School Hockey Game of the Week on Twitch via Twitter. We'll take a break and have the second period for you in just a moment. Hey, we're back. This is the Cape Cod High School Hockey Game of the Week. It's 1-0 lead for Mashpee Monomoy over John Paul II. So what they wound up doing is they're going to let the first and second period go on without an ice resurfacing, which I think is, generally speaking, fine by everybody involved in this game tonight with the delay that we had. I did double check. It is Josh Lovely in net for Mashpee Monomoy. I panicked there for a moment. Lovely listed as number 30 on our line chart, but he's number 31 in net. Here's JP2 on the attack. Passed in front from Michael Kornek, and it went on by. Kornek got another touch on it. Slapper doesn't make it on net from Brady Meyer. There was a stick in the way. And now Arister is on. The save was made by Lovely. And here's the exit strategy from Mashpee Monomoy. Doesn't work out. Puck thrown in front through the skates of JP2's Sean Willis. And in neutral, it's going to be dumped in to the JP2 end by Mashpee Monomoy's Alex Matten. Clear attempt. Mashpee Monomoy was wise to the act, but now Mashpee Monomoy has to go back on defense here. Josh Lovely makes the save on the shot from Brady Meyer. 1 minute, 17 seconds played here in the second period. Face off in the Mashpee Monomoy zone. JP2 controls, work to the line, and a wind up and fire for Joe McManus. Puck didn't get on net. Chase down below the goal line and moved on to the near side wall. We're here, by the way, on the other side of the Tony Kent Arena stands. Eagle Eyes, who have seen the high school hockey broadcast here at Tony Kent Arena, know that I've been on the other side of the red line, but my spot was taken, so I came over here. Lovely makes the save, long distance slap shot by Joe McManus, and it's cleared. McManus falls, but there's another JP2 player back there to get it, as Jack Stone is in pursuit for Mashpee Monomoy. JP2 effectively, nice puck movement in their own zone, a few players getting touches on it to move it the other way. Wrister missing. And then that player who took that shot, Baroni, tried to deflect it home in front on the follow-up. Didn't happen. Pressure from Mashpee Monomoy. And out to neutral. Dumped back in by JP2. And now a puck sent down into the JP2 end. And Mashpee Monomoy is sending new players out onto the ice. And an attempt to clear wound up as a turnover, but then Owen McGovern was not able to get the shot on net. Attempt to clear by JP2 doesn't work initially. Now they do punch it out. And McGovern is down there for Mashpee Monomoy. Owen McGovern with JP2 players on him. Moves it along near side. And it's a Lion player who got a crack at it at the point, tried to move it on further. Mashpee Monomoy had other ideas, and we continue with the back and forth to start this second period. No goals have been registered here in the middle frame. Battle for it on the far side boards. McGovern wraps up a man individually. Puck moved along the wall, and then back down low from in front of the JP2 bench. And that's where it goes back, and the player to keep it in for JP2 is Brady Meyer. Puck hops dangerously in front of the Mashpee net. JP2 is going to try and keep this alive. On a pass near side, but they say offside play here. We played 4 minutes of the third period and 1 second. This is the first of several more games this weekend for the Cape Cod High School Hockey Game of the Week. We're so busy now, and then it's all going to be done in an instant. Shot was taken. Casey Hughes. Save was made by Leary, the JP2 goaltender. Players got this twirling behind the net. And did that go in from Chris Matten? No. No, it did not. Stoppage of play. Leary was able to keep it on the correct side of the goal line. Doubleheader tomorrow. Let me just tell you that what I will not be on for is the Martha's Vineyard versus Nantucket game on the Vineyard. They've got that covered. Watch this. Mashpee Monomoy, do they have this covered? The 2-on-0 from JP2, they get back. And they're able to prevent even a shot on goal. Great hustle back from Mashpee Monomoy. And in the other way, Chris Matten exhibits frustration because he didn't realize he could have taken it in by himself for the Monarchs. Shot is on here, staying out of the Mashpee net. And Stone for the Monarchs is going to get it out to neutral. Beg your pardon, Matten. Chris Matten. Oh, shot from a long distance, and Leary, the Lions goaltender, keeping it in front of him. Folks down in the Vineyard, they're going to have that game covered. Poked ahead, Sam Delman. Save is made, lovely. On the breakaway, chance for number 3 for JP2. Thrown out in front of the Mashpee Monomoy net. Corralled eventually. And thrown back towards a good area by Jack Homa. And further action here. It's a score! Declan Tully gets the pass and shoots it home. It's tied at 1. One of the seniors on this JP2 team on senior night. Looked like a little bit of a broken play there. I don't know if that's exactly how JP2 drew it up, but it was a great pass to Tully. I got to hear for the assist on that one. Still waiting for the assist. I suspect that's going to get read on the public address at some point. But the goal for Tully. Tully's got a touch on this here. And the backhander, a solid save is made. Reached for it by what would have been a high stick. And now a shot attempt by Jake Wallman went off the side of the net. Official goes down. How you like that, getting thrust into things on an emergency basis, and then suffering a small deal of embarrassment. Puck staying in the Mashpee Monomoy zone. Never did hear the assist on that goal from Tully. Maybe deciding or forgetting to read it on the air. Open ice contact between Jake Wallman and Jack Vitnitsky. Now the puck into the JP2 zone. Halfway through the game. And this Mashpee Monomoy defense has to be done as JP2 enters the zone. Puck thrown out in front. Sits there in the right circle. And forcing this out the neutral is Chris Matten for the Monarchs. But here's the re-entry, and it's Pucciello for JP2. Spun out in front. Shot was going over the net, taken by Jack Homa. The glove, though, comes out from Josh Lovely, and I believe that puck was then deflected out of play. This game's being brought to you by Carpet One. Carpet Barn, Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor. with 2 convenient locations in Falmouth and Hyannis. Exclusive carpet brands including Bigelow Stainmaster, Lee's, Tigressa, Resista, Innovia Extreme Clean, Invincible, Rustic River, Hydrotech, Belterra Tile, Laminate for Life, and Voyager Exotic Floors. Visit Carpet Barn, carpet1falmouth.com, or call 508-296-8189. 1-1 the score, Mashpee Monomoy and John Paul II. The goal for JP2 from Declan Tolley. And since that goal, it's been all JP2. They've got the momentum here. But Mashpee Monomoy is going to try and move the meter the other way, and it's going to be a chase down by Jack Stone, catching up to this. Stone passes and Jonah Rivers sends it right back down deep. Stone loses his stick. Rivers is going to pinch in on the half wall and gets it back to Stone, who's recovered his stick in time. Stone drawing his man in, trying to move the puck from the boards. Now the puck does move and eventually controlled by JP2 and gotten out to neutral. Catching this in stride is Sam Delman. Delman tries to pass out in front, goes back to Delman somehow, and gets a shot on. Save was made by Lovely. All Sam Delman on that sequence. Face-off win for JP2. Shot, clips, metal, and deflects out of play. JP2 with the offensive zone face-off win. Move deep. Spun out in front, and then spiked back away. Mashpee Monomoy looking to clear. Taken to the far half wall, squirts free. And further engagement. Eventually Mashpee Monomoy getting this into a 2-on-2. Lucas Tambolio with the bring in, getting support from Casey Hughes. Shot, that one touches the post. In perhaps a less threatening manner, but nonetheless. JP2 moves the puck towards the Mashpee Monomoy net and now getting into the zone. Brister, Lovely, makes a save and covers on that offering from Charlie Baroni. 5:18 remaining in the second period. Hope everybody's having a great Friday night. I was just on for, this is technically a doubleheader for Cape Cod High School Hockey. Did a South Shore edition. Marshfield High School's been asking for a broadcast. And they banged in. Jamie Erickson on the shot from the end boards. Went off the end boards, and there was Erickson. John Paul II leads 2-1 with 5:13 to go in the second period. So a quick face-off goal. Gave the goal to Joe McManus. I thought that was Jamie Erickson. Erickson throws this one ahead and trying to split. Couldn't do it was Harrison Delman. Puck in neutral. Alex Tosi brought it in for Mashpee Monomoy. And then a backhander. A save is made by Leary. Jack Vitnitsky, point to point. Shot wouldn't go. from Sean Davick. And Sam Delman gets screened by several Mashpee Monomoy defenders. Jam time, and now the puck down the ice. It's icing on Mashpee Monomoy with 3:46 to go in the second period. Max Aboud has it for the Monarchs, getting it out of his zone. Puck is rolling, can't settle down. Now it settles down. Just in time, Aboud pulls up towards the blue line, sending it deep. Moving to the near side. And out for JP2, looking to get a 2-on-1. Michael Kornak, the puck holder, passed across, all the way across. Back to the line. Rip doesn't make it on net. Perhaps here. No, this slapper was blocked. JP2 keeps the puck in, but it's going to be ripped down. And this will go perfectly from Lucas Tambolio for no icing. Right in on goal. Save made by Leary, the Lions goaltender. Now it's offered ahead by Michael Kornak. Mashpee Monomoy's back there. Monarch goes down to Southworth. And a waiting player receiving it, Brady Myers. Meyer for JP2, turns to the forehand shot. Low, and the save made, a tough one from Lovely. There's a rip. That's deflected almost in a good manner. After initially the shot taken by Homa. Now another one, and it's becoming a shooting gallery for JP2. And the Lions keep the puck in the zone further. Less than 2 minutes to play in the second period. Mashpee Monomoy is looking for a clear deer. They need one, and they get it here. This one didn't stay in the Mashpee zone. Instead, it's a score. Casey Hughes to Chris Benton, and just like that, Mashpee Monomoy reties the game at 2. The goal comes with 1:25 remaining in the second period. So 4 goals scored in this one. The response from Mashpee Monomoy after they scored the first goal, JP2 scored the next. And this puck goes out of play. Almost getting Mashpee back on top was Hughes. This will be a whistle for a meltdown on the side of the net. Again, the goal for Chris Matten. Matten, the sophomore, scores his first of the season. Pushed ahead by JP2 with less than a minute to play in the second period. Out in front of the Mashpee net, and Monarchs will get this out. Back into the Monarch zone. JP2 with the control. Passed out in front. Now it goes to the back line. And it'll be a rip score! Joe McManus scores, and that puts JP2 back on top. The score, the Lions 3, Mashpee Monomoy 2. Great shot from Joe McManus. Well, the Lions have gotten one senior to score on senior night. But the other two have been freshman and sophomore. 10 seconds left in the period. A flurry of goals scored here late in the second. And you hear eat it, eat it. That's the message to get the players to the locker room with the score intact, and that's what happens. 3-2. Jan Paul II leads Mashpee Monomoy in this Cape Cod High School Hockey Game of the Week. We'll take a break and come back with the third after this ice resurfacing. Welcome back to Tony Kent Arena. This Cape Cod High School hockey game of the week, live on Twitch via Twitter. It is a 3-2 lead for St. John Paul II High School over Mashpee Monomoy as we get set to start the third period. Goals. This is the most goals that Mashpee Monomoy has scored in a game. Their schedule so far: 7-1 loss, 5-1 loss, 6-1 and 6-0 to respectively Sandwich, Dennis Yarmouth, Barnstable, and Nantucket. These two teams were supposed to play one another on January 27th, but it was postponed. And so now playing one another here this evening. And again, Mashpee Monomoy scoring more than one goal for the first time this season, looking to maybe get one more here. And man, dragging it close to the net for the Monarchs before JP2 was able to reestablish possession. Then Jack Vitnitsky tried to bowl it ahead for Mashpee Monomoy. And what has happened here? I missed exactly. Mashpee Monomoy got another touch on this, and they're able to set things up. And the pass goes out, and Jonah Rivers, running for it, far side, was able to keep it in. Rip! Jonah Rivers. That one wouldn't go! Oh, man! JP2 almost put it into its own net. Alex Matten just tossing it into a danger area. And it looked like a JP2 stick, almost accidentally put it in. We've gotten this stoppage here. We played 1 minute and 9 seconds of the third period. JP2 is going to get this. And it's moved ahead. Patrick Leary with the dump in. And Mashpee Monomoy playing keep away in their own zone now. A cross up here. JP2 kept it in for a moment. And now the battle for this puck is in the neutral zone. The one Lions player is going to race for it versus two JP2 opponents. Those opponents are the Mashpee Monomoy Monarchs here tonight. And the Monarchs within their own zone. Charlie Southworth, some trouble here, forechecking. Pressure from JP2 is great. And they're going to get a shot on goal out of this. Save is made by Josh Lovely. He holds on. Here's how we've gotten to this point. Trying to remember now who scored the first goal in this one. Back in the first period. Shot was blocked. Well, anyway, we'll give it. It was tied at 1 at one point. Great job by me. Lucas Tambolio and Declan Tolley were the goal scorers, respectively, for Mashpee Monomoy and John Paul II. You've just seen this big glove save. Uh-oh, and more stuff after this. Shot taken by Alex Matten. And there's not much here. A lot of jostling, but I don't know what we'll get out of this. I might not get anything. Let's see. Point at the center. Okay, JP2's going to get a penalty here. It's Jack Sherwood. And I don't know if anything else. Well, we'll take you through the last 3 goals that were scored in the later stages of the second period. Lions took the 2-1 lead on the goal from Jamie Erickson. They gave it, for some reason, to Joe McManus. McManus was the one who shot it from the point and was off the end boards, put in by Jamie Erickson. And the Monarchs responded with a goal from Chris Matten. And just a quick puck movement on the near side in the Mashpee Monomoy zone. I couldn't see who the Mashpee Monomoy player was. But there was a player who just quickly lifted it out and turned into an odd man rush for the Monarchs. And Matten finished on a pass from Casey Hughes. And on the tie game at 2, Joe McManus gave the Lions the go-ahead goal on a big rip from the near side. So Mashpee Monomoy is on the power play here, trying to get this game back tied at 3. Oh, this is going to be taken, and Josh Lovely makes a save on Sam Delman. Now Charlie Southworth for Mashpee Monomoy. We'll go into offensive ice, going wide, near half wall. And more players come in for this. And it's Lucas Tambolio closing in. Shot save is made. Lions goaltender Eddie Leary. Here's what JP2's schedule has looked like so far. A 3-2 loss to Dennis Yarmouth. Sandwich beat them 6-1. The Vineyard beat them 10-2. Nantucket a 4-1 winner. Bishop Stang an 8-0 winner. Martha's Vineyard beat them 6-0. So the schedule has not been kind to either team so far. So similarly, this is the most goals that John Paul II has scored so far this season. 3 goals up on the scoreboard for them. This is power play continuing for Mashpee Monomoy. Deliberate, and the pass finally goes over to Chris Matten, who has to recover. Matten towards the net, and now behind. Puck taken. Mashpee Monomoy trying to continue here, and it was rescued on the line by Jeff Bednitsky. Power play, just another couple seconds. And it's out to neutral. JP2 has killed off this one. High off the glass. And it goes as a pass. Here's Mashpee Monomoy into the offensive zone. Separated from the puck was Chris Matten. Kept alive on the line by Jack Stone. Monarchs are sending new players out onto the ice. Some players still down there forechecking. JP2 is going to get out to neutral. The good stick check from Casey Hughes on Michael Kornak. JP2 back through neutral on the recoil. Big hit in front of the Mashpee bench. This is being whistled as a offside call, I believe. Neutral zone draw. Off this face-off, the puck down into the Mashpee Monomoy zone. 9 minutes and change remaining in the third period. A 3-2 lead for John Paul II over Mashpee Monomoy in this Cape Cod High School Hockey Game of the Week. Back here tomorrow for 2 games. Very convenient at Tony Kent Arena. Long distance shot on the Lions goaltender from Chris Matten, Alex Matten, sorry. The save was made by Leary, the Lions goalie. JP2, can they clear? Yes. And move the puck on further for Michael Kornak. Kornak is going to get a backhander. Off, he scores! Michael Kornak busts by the Mashpee Monomoy D. And that makes it 4-2. Cornack saw the opening, got through it, and a nice backhander from Cornack. So 2 straight goals scored for JP2. Monarchs going to try and change this. Charlie Southworth had it in the dangerous area. Sam Delman picks up the only assist on that goal for Cornack. Shot, and this almost goes, and it may, and it will. Delman, again, his second, 6-2. That puck initially coming in. From Joe McManus. And a mess in front. And Delman cleans it up. I'm sorry, I said the wrong name. I meant to say Declan Tolley. I may have said Tolley initially, I'm not sure. Rip over the crossbar in the JP2 zone. JP2 getting this out. And the man gets on by the bumper. And attempt to throw from the far side in front of the Mashpee Monomoy net doesn't go. It's should be 6-2, I think. Shouldn't it? Thought it was already 5-2. And this is icing. A lot of question marks. Perhaps it is 5-2. Almost 6-2 here. Now it's 6-2. Wow, JP2's pouring it on. This will be for Patrick Leary. JP2. 6 minutes and change left in the third. That's now 4 straight goals scored by the Lions. Lucas Tambolio will pass to Jonah Rivers. And the rip from Rivers. Good glove save made by Eddie Leary. And that stops the clock with 5:59 to go in the third period. Two for Tolley. And the other goals, again, to recap for JP2, have come from Leary, Cornick, Erickson, and McManus. Stoppage and play. Let me tell you, this game is being brought to you by Carpet Bar and Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor with 2 convenient locations in Falmouth and Hyannis. Exclusive warranty options up to the life of the installation to cover any possible soils or stains. Carpet Bar and Carpet One offers a healthier living flooring installation system, the first antimicrobial flooring installation system to keep allergens, dust, mildew, and mold away. Visit Carpet Bar and Carpet One Falmouth.com or call 508-296-8189. Oh, stop on a shot from Jake Wallman. Now on the follow-up, it goes in. 7-2. John Paul II. Tolley? Declan Tolley appears to have the hat trick. Thank you. The delay here to take the neutral zone face-off, but it's now a 5-goal lead for John Paul II. The goals have come in quick succession. Picking up the assist was Jake Wallman. A hat trick for Declan Tolley. Jack Finitsky for Mashpee Monomoy sends it across his own blue line. Picking this up and firing it is Mitch Silva, but it's right to JP2. And on the pass, Mashpee Monomoy takes us back. And Vitnitsky will be the first into the offensive zone. Pass out in front, twisted along. That's a nice effort from Chris Matten, bidding for his second. Eddie O'Leary comes up with that one. And the stoppage and play with 4:13 to go in the third period. Great night of offense for John Paul II High School. Mashpee Monomoy probably deserves a better fate than this. They had good goaltending early on from Josh Lovely, and now the firepower has taken over. I don't think Mashpee Monomoy has played poorly here tonight by any stretch. I think they've played better than this score indicates. Stoppage and play now down to 4:03 in the third period. Look out here. Player's going to lug it ahead. He's going to shoot wide of the net from Jamie Erickson, who has a goal in this one already. Everybody loving what they're seeing here at Tony Kent Arena. This is JP2 only fans allowed in this one tonight. No away visitor policy. It's right out in front of the Mashpee net. It'll be cleared by Alex Tosi. And this will be called icing on Mashpee Monomoy. Again, a doubleheader coming up tomorrow. Cape Cod High School Hockey Game of the Week. The first game from beautiful Tony Kent Arena, where we're at right now. It's going to be Dennis Yarmouth against Sandwich. And Sandwich just lost their first game against Falmouth. So there's only one team unbeaten left in the Cape and Islands League right now. It's Nantucket, and they're going to try and keep that going tomorrow. I think I was interrupted by a goal, which happens sometimes. But I think I was going to say earlier, I didn't finish the thought, I'll tell you now. That game tomorrow, the Island Cup, will be broadcast on the Martha's Vineyard hockey team's Facebook page with all the trimmings, aka the play-by-play. So good luck to both of those teams tomorrow. A slapper that does make it on net from Ryan Moriarty. Save was made by Josh Lovely, the goaltender for Mashpee Monomoy. Ripped from the blue line by Jack Homa, went wide. Now number 10, the counterpart for Mashpee Monomoy, Charlie Southworth, got it as far as the red line before he was knocked off the puck by Mark Rogers. And it's Jack Homa for JP2. He'll just shoot it on net, why not? And save was made by Mashpee goaltender Lovely. Under 100 seconds to go. The only thing to decide at this point is who gets the game-winning goal for John Paul II on senior night. Right now it stands to be Joe McManus. But here's his own entry for Mashpee Monomoy, and a slip on by, and a score from Chris Matten. Excellent move from Matten, soft hands. Won't celebrate all that much to the bench, but Matten's got his second, so it's a good night for him. And it's a 7-3 score. John Paul II leads Mashpee Monomoy. Stoppage here. And by the way, the second game tomorrow night is going to be Mashpee Monomoy once again, and they're going to be the home team tomorrow here at Tony Kent Arena when they take on Nauset High School. So Sandwich versus Dennis Yarmouth, and Mashpee Monomoy versus Nauset tomorrow evening. Penalty assessed here to Mashpee Monomoy. It's Jack Stone. One minute, all that's separating John Paul II from its first win of the season. The try from Keith Watkins, the save by Eddie Leary, he holds. Again, to recap the scoring in this one, Declan Tolley with 2 for John Paul II, and his cohorts also scoring Joe McManus, Jamie Erickson, Michael Kornek, and Patrick Leary. Mashpee Monomoy getting goals in this one from Lucas Tambolio and 2 from Chris Matten. That is the scoring recap. Barring any further with 40 seconds left, maybe we'll get one here. Twisted out in front, going wide from Charlie Baroni. Had the shot, but he passed. Now Watkins for Mashpee Monomoy. Spills as he crossed the blue line. Was pushed down by 1 or 2 players. That was a mismatch. And Mashpee Monomoy bench just erupted briefly. Alex Tosi was penalized. Not sure what all just happened there. And somebody going to the Monarchs as well as Sam Delman. All right, let's see here. What do we have? We're gonna skate 5 on 5, right? Maybe not. Oh, there's a come together in front of the Mashpee bench. The door was open. Less than 10 seconds left. A helter-skelter finish to this one, but with the goal differential of 4, this one's not in doubt. Chris Benton almost scored a hat trick, but I guess that save was made by Eddie Leary, and the game is over. Interesting one here. 2-2 game transformed into a 7-3 game. Mashpee Monomoy surrendering the goals, JP2 scoring them. 7-3 the final. The game winner will actually go to Michael Kornek with that really, really good goal individual effort that he scored in this game. 7-3 the final. John Paul II beats Mashpee Monomoy in this Cape Cod High School Hockey Game of the Week. Thank you for watching and listening to this one. My name is Jim McCabe saying so long for now. Back on the air tomorrow night here at TKA, Tony Canton Arena, for 2 games involving Cape Cod High School teams. We'll see you next time.